Hi, I'm Young. Today I'm going to be making dumplings. Okay, so these are the ingredients that we need for making dumplings today. So we've got our chicken, cabbage, spring onion, we've got some cooking wine, sesame oil, soy sauce, and then we've got garlic, ginger, corn flour, salt, pepper, and of course our dumpling skins, and our blender. Alright, so I'm just putting the cabbage into some hot water. So we're just gonna wilt this until it becomes soft. So we're chopping the cabbage into smaller bits. Just chopped up the cabbage a little bit more. Finally chopped the spring onion. So we're just gonna mince the chicken. So we're pretty much just gonna add everything in and mix it all together. Alright, so we're gonna make the dumplings now. So we've got our dumpling mix. So we just scoop a little bit of a teaspoon of dumpling mix and we just put it onto the dumpling skin. So we've got our dumpling skin, it's like an oval shape. So you want to face it up like an egg standing up and then just pop the mixture in the middle. So then you get your corn flour and water and you kind of just put it all around the edges. And that just helps to seal it. So to fold the dumpling to get this kind of like folded shape happening. So you put the two ends together and the way you fold it is you grab one side and you kind of fold it on top of each other to get that fold. Then you do the same, fold it on top, squeeze, fold on top and squeeze. Then I like to flip it over and then you'll just do the same folding on the other side. And you squeeze it all together. And there we have it, a dumpling. So we've got all of our dumplings here now, and it's time to cook them. So you cook the dumplings in boiling water for about 10 minutes, and then when they've risen to the top, they're done. So here we've got the end product, which is the dumplings. Just got some soy sauce, sesame oil and vinegar just mixed in as a sauce that you can dip the dumplings in.
Hi, I'm Jen from Lady Rain and today I'm going to show you how to make a beef stir fry with vegetables. So you're going to need garlic, a white onion, red capsicum, a head of broccoli, snow peas and a steak. We'll also need peanut oil, Chinese rice wine, a light soy sauce, corn flour, sugar, cooking salt. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so first we're going to peel the garlic. So the easiest way to do this is to actually give it a bit of a crush and then the skin will peel straight up. Okay, so we have a rump steak. You can use porterhouse if you want to, it doesn't really make much of a difference. We're going to cut strips across the grain to make the meat more tender when we stir fry it. Okay, so we're going to prepare the meat, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put half a teaspoon of sugar. So we're just going to sprinkle that over the meat. And then we're going to put a full teaspoon of rice wine. It's not really a big deal if a little bit extra goes in. And then we're going to do a teaspoon of soy. It's not the same if a little extra goes in, doesn't matter. So once all this is in, we're going to toss the meat in the seasoning. Make sure we cover it every piece. It shouldn't be too wet. It shouldn't be like all the oils at the bottom. It should just be coating the meat nicely. Now, once we've coated the meat, we are going to sprinkle some corn flour on it. It should just be a dusting of corn flour. It doesn't need to be a huge amount. It should just coat all the pieces so that it doesn't get stuck on the wok or pan when we start to stir fry. Okay, so we've cut the top and tail off the onion, and then we're going to cut it through the middle, and we're going to put it facing down, and we want to cut with the lines so that we get the half crescent shapes rather than diced. Okay, so we're going to cut the capsicum now. We're going to cut it in half first, and then we're going to cut little strips going along this way. Okay, so for the broccoli, we're going to use a whole head, and we're going to cut it into florets. Our snow peas. What we're going to do is we're going to cut at the edge. Don't go all the way through. You want to leave it so that you can pull the string all the way along, and then get the other end as well so that we top and tail them. We're going to put in the garlic first, and we're going to wait a few seconds, and then we're going to put the meat in too. Okay, so now that we've washed the wok, we're going to put 2 tablespoons of peanut oil in it, and then we're going to coat the wok. Then we'll put a teaspoon of salt into the oil, and we'll put all our vegetables in at once. Once we've tossed all the vegetables in the oil and they're nice and glossy, we're going to get a cup of water and pour it down the sides of the wok so we don't get spattered with oil. And then we're going to quickly put the lid on the wok and let the vegetables steam for about 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, so we're going to add a teaspoon of sugar into the vegetables to balance out the salt. We put 2 pinches of salt over the meat, and then we're going to add the meat back into the pot. And then we're going to mix them together. Okay, so now that we've added our meat back in with our vegetables, we're going to put a mixture of 2 teaspoons of rice wine and 2 teaspoons of soy sauce just over the veggies. And then we'll mix that in. And then we're going to make a little well in the middle of our veggies and meat. And we're going to put the thickening we made before in the center. We'll let the sauce thicken and then it's ready to eat.
Xin chào, it's me from SCC Lady Rain, and today I'm going to be cooking Vietnamese raw beef pho.
So the first thing you're going to do is cut off the tops of the onions. Once you have done that, then you are going to finely slice the onions into small squares. Continuing with that, you are going to finely slice the garlic as well. The next thing you are going to do is peel off the skin of the ginger so you can cut it into 2 thick slices. Then you are going to continue chopping the coriander and basil. Once you have finished that, you are then going to grab your beef stock and put 1 teaspoon to every 2 cups of boiling water. You will then repeat that 4 times and add the stock to the pot. After doing that, you will now be adding the ginger, onion, garlic, coriander, basil that we finely sliced before into the pot. Once you have done that, stir your stock and add 3 bay leaves, 2 cinnamon sticks, 3 star anise, 2 teaspoons of caster sugar, 1/3 of a cup of fish sauce, and 2 cups of boiling water. Then cover your pot and let it sit for 20 minutes. If you don't have time, you can serve the dish straight away, but if you do, let it sit until you're ready to eat. After putting your pot back on, you will then fill another pot with water and let it boil. Then add your noodles and wait 40 seconds to a minute. Then serve your noodles in a nice bowl. You are then going to drain your pho into another pot and serve. Then add your beef eye fillet and you are ready to go. Thank you for watching.
Hi everyone, I'm Beck from Lady Rain, and today we're going to be making fudge. This is my favourite fudge and also Momo's favourite, so always good to get her in a good mood. What you need is 2 blocks of dairy milk chocolate, 60 grams of butter, and 1 cup of condensed milk. The first thing you want to do is line a small baking tray with tin foil. That's it. So you just get a medium pot, you put all the chocolate in, the 60 grams of butter, and I just guess how much 1 cup is. It's kind of like, I put about half of this tin in and then add more depending on the consistency. You want it to be like nice and creamy. And then you just mix this on a low heat until it all melts. Alright, so it's starting to get to the right consistency because it looks glossy and it's melting. Most of it's all mixed together. So I'm just going to mix this for a little bit more and then going to put it back in the tin that I prepared before. And the final touch is to put on some sprinkles. You kind of want to get a spatula or something to press the sprinkles in so that they don't fall off when you try to eat them. So gently, really gently push them in, make sure they're actually in the fudge. Should look like this. And put it in the fridge, leave it for about 2 hours and you're ready to go. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. It really is the most amazing fudge, maybe the most unhealthy known to mankind. So enjoy.